All right. Oh, there's my document I just was talking about. Elizabeth, would you like to read this slide for us about tissues?
Yeah. Tissues. A doctor does not work alone. He or she with other doctors, nurses, and medical staff to make people healthy. A builder does not work alone. There are other builders who help do the same job. Likewise, most cells do not work alone. They work with other similar cells to form what is called a tissue. Then to transport oxygen to the blood. Blood itself is a liquid tissue that transports oxygen, food, and waste throughout the body.
Thank you very much. All right, Lillian, thanks for that. Caleb, no, not yet. I will help you. All right, tissues, again, it's a group of similar cells that work together to do a function. All right, do we have, let's put hands down for just a second. Do you guys have questions? Who has questions so far? All right, Bailey, what's your question? Bailey, can you use your microphone? Bottom left-hand corner, it's so much faster. Hi, Bailey.
Yay, it works, Mom.
We can hear you, Bailey. Did you have a question about science?
Yeah, I still don't get it.
What don't you get?
I just don't get it. I've only
Okay.
been on here for a month.
Okay, follow along. We'll get you caught up. Hey, team, when you guys say I don't get it, I need to know what it. Epithelial, James, this is what you're talking about, and it did look a lot like the adipose tissue. So A for effort. If you were to say, yes, this is skin tissue, I would give you an A for that, because it does look a lot like it. Epithelial tissue is flat. This is on your skin, is made of. But you have connective tissue in there, holding the whole mass of neurons in one big blob called your brain. And this says over here, an organ is made up of at least two different. Hannah, try one more time. Your microphone was just kind of staticky there. Uh-oh, Hannah, we might have to have your mic checked out. Christian, would you read about the brain, please? Christian, is your microphone working? I don't know what is going on. If you guys can't get your microphones plugged in correctly, we need to call the help desk. Go ahead, Kristen.
Brain. Your brain is the boss of your body. It controls about everything you do, even when you're sleeping.
Thank you very much. The brain is the boss. Sorry, guys, I'm just taking note here who's participating, or at least trying to. All right, the cerebrum. Now, I will tell you guys, this lesson is not as fun as tomorrow's lesson. I promise tomorrow's way more fun. A lot of reading today. Lauren, do you mind reading about the cerebrum?
Okay. The cerebrum. The biggest part of the brain is the cerebrum. The cerebrum makes up 85% of the brain's weight. And it's easy to see why the cerebrum is the thinking part of the brain, and it controls your voluntary muscles, the ones that move when you want them to. And I heard the brain weighs 10 pounds.
I'm not sure. All brains are different sizes. It could be. It's about right, Lauren. So when Lauren was talking, those were voluntary movements of her face and her jaw. The cerebrum did that. So when I'm clicking my mouse right now or moving my eyeballs around, the cerebrum is in charge of that. Oh, snap, Miss A. That looks like something off my guided notes. I need another reader, please. Let's go. Asia. I've not heard from Asia today. Asia, please read a little bit more about the cerebrum.
The cerebrum. The cerebrum is the part of the brain involved in decision making. When you are thinking hard, you are using your cerebrum. You need it to solve the math problems and conquer video games. This is also where your short and long-term memory are kept.
Thank you very much, Asia. Let me make note. Participation. All right, team. This little mean green brainy tells us something. Well, Miss A, there's this yellow print. It looks kind of weird. But if I look at my guided notes, it looks exactly like what I need to fill in on my guided notes. So hopefully, hint, 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 number 1 on your guided notes probably says the cerebrum is the part of the brain involved in decision making. Not only decision making, but also thinking, using your muscles. The cerebrum is very important, very, very important. So please write this down. I'm going to take hands away for just a second. Do we have questions? Does anybody have questions for me? Michaela, did you have a question? Corbin, do you have a question?
Yeah, can I read the next question?
Okay, that's not a question that's going to help the class. Let me change it, science questions that are going to help the class. Not am I reading, not where's lunch, things like that. Are you guys good so far? Do you have questions about the guided notes? Hint, hint, this is the answer to number 1. Write it down, type it in, put it in there. It's very important that you do this. Yes, Ariane, let's hope your microphone works this time.
Is it working?
It is. Did you have a question?
Yeah. Did we get to number 2 yet, or was that?
Nope. This is just number 1. Number 1.
Okay.
Sit tight though, but I'm going to let you read because your microphone wasn't working. I'm going to turn. Can you mute yourself for a second while I talk to James? Thanks. James, did you have a question? Not working, dude. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. What's going on, James? What do you need?
I had it turned off. When I opened my guided notes, I put it down at the bottom of my screen, and this thing came up that said "Play now."
You don't want that. Yeah, be sure that doesn't. I don't know what that is. Yeah, you just want your guided notes.
All right.
Okay, yeah, anything weird that pops up, don't worry about that. We don't want that yet. All right, the cerebrum. Remember, we're only on number 1. Ariane, do you mind reading this for us?
The cerebrum has 2 halves, with one on either side of the head. Some scientists think that the right half helps you think about abstract things like music, colors, and shapes. The left half is said to be more analytical, helping you with math, logic, and speech. Scientists do know for sure that the right half of